Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video, I am so super excited about it because I was able to get my hands on the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette, right? Textured Shadows Palette, Rose Gold Edition. I stayed up all night and not go to sleep because I was afraid I wouldn't wake up and be able to get this because it went on sale here in the States so early. It was 3 p.m. Dubai time, and you know, the site crashed. What's new? I totally expected it. I wasn't shocked at all. And so I stayed up for 3 hours, refresh, 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 trying and trying and trying, and then they just shut it down, which I totally get it. It had too much traffic and everything going on, and so I finally went to sleep. And then I set my alarm for every like 15 minutes and I wake up, refresh, is it back on? Okay, nope, and I go back to sleep. That's how committed I was to getting this palette. And then she said that, you know, she wasn't going to start selling it till the next day and all of that, so I went on about my day. I went to work, and then I saw people posting on Instagram that they were getting their hands on it. So, dropped everything at work, logged on, and I did the same thing, refresh, refresh, and it was up. And I tried like 3 times, went through the whole process, and then I finally got it. I got the PayPal receipt, everything saying that it had gone through, and I was like, yes, the prayers have been answered. And I received this beauty. So it came in the mail yesterday. It came a day early, so I was super stoked. So I filmed this look for you guys today. So first I'm going to show you the tutorial and how I got this look, and then I'm going to give you a review on all my thoughts about this palette, if it's worth it, if I would change anything, all of that good stuff. So keep on watching. Okay, so I'm going to start by priming my eyes. I'm using my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm just going to take this little basic kabuki brush. It came with an Amazon kit that I got, and I'm just going to work that all over my eyelids. Next, taking my Morphe M438 brush and my NYX HG powder in the yellow shade, I'm just going to set that into place, and then I'm going to take some good old Scotch tape. I'm going to put it on the back of my hands first, as always, and then I'm going to line it up and make sure they are nice and straight and even. And oh my goodness, you guys, here is the palette. It is so stunning. I mean, sometimes I am just at a loss of words when I look at this thing. It is so gorgeous. So I'm going to start out with my Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to use the shade Sandalwood, and we're going to use this as the transition shade and just work that into the upper crease. So next I'm going to grab my Morphe M433 brush. It's very similar to the M441 brush, except it's a little more flat, and I'm going to take the shade Henna, and we're going to put that into the lower part of the Sandalwood shade, and we're just going to deepen it up, and I'm also going to place it on the outer third of my eyelid. Then I'm going to go back in with my M441 brush, and we're going to take that really pretty pink flamingo shade, and we're just going to work that all over those shades, and it's just going to soften it up and give it a nice pink color. Next, I'm going to grab my Morphe Nameless brush. It's just basically a soft dome brush, and then I'm going to take the color Bossy. You know that song, I'm bossy. Anyways, we're just going to use that to deepen up the outer thirds and work it a little bit up into the crease. I love to layer my shades, especially in the outer crease. It just gives it so much more dimension and depth, and the result is so beautiful. Then I'm going to take that same nameless brush and then the shade Coco. I'm in love with the Coco. Anyways, we're just going to do the same thing and deepen up that outer third and give it more dimension. And then I'm going to take my M441 brush again and then just make sure it's all blended. Now for the fun, we're taking rose gold with our fingertips and we're going to put that all over our lid and make sure you work this in nice and good. You don't want to use a brush when you use these because it's not going to give it the type of finish that you want. They're very much like those Stila Magnificent Metal shadows. If you ever use those, it's so similar. So, and then I'm going to take 24K and I'm going to pop that right onto the center of my lid, again, using my finger. And you can see it kind of gave a little bit of a harsh line. So after I apply it, I'm going to go back over it with the rose gold shade, and it's just going to give it a nice pop without it being so such a hard contrast.
Yeah, I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say.
So now I'm just going to grab my e.l.f. smudge brush. It's just nice and dense and flat, and then I'm going to take the shade Black Truffle, and we're going to use this for our liner. So I'm going to start it by just putting down as much pigmentation as I can and create a nice wing. Then I'm going to take this e.l.f. brush. I think they call it their pencil brush. It doesn't say. Anyways, I'm not going to use any product. I'm just going to make sure it's nice and smoked out. And then I'm going to go back in with that smudge brush and make sure that I have packed on as much pigment as I can right there at the edge to make sure it is nice and sharp. And voila, we're just going to peel that away and perfect wings. So next I am grabbing my Morphe M431 brush and I'm going to take the shade Henna and we're going to put that on the lower lash line and whoa, guys, I'm like magic. My face is totally done. No, just kidding. I wish it could get done that fast in real life.
I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella love. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller.
And then I'm going back in with the Morphe M433 brush and the shade Flamingo. And we're just going to do that same thing. We're just going to buff out that lower lash line and give it a nice pink effect. Then taking my liner brush by Morphe, it's the M432 brush, and the shade Bossy, I'm just going to put that right on the lash line and give it a more liner effect. And then to give it a little extra pop, I'm mixing 24K and rose gold and just popping that right onto the lower tear duct. And then I'm going to take the Morphe M124 brush and we're going to mix the shades Bay and Moon Dust and we're going to use that as our brow bone highlight because yes girl, we need that lift. And then for my upper lashes, I'm going to take my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara and just coat them lashes. And then for my lower lashes, I'm taking the Wonder extensions. This is by the Wonder Brow Company. And I have been loving this mascara for my lower lashes. It doesn't transfer and it makes them nice and long. So, highly recommend it. I had to do it, you guys. I just had to. But this is the Huda Beauty, of course, lashes in Giselle #1. And we're just going to pop those on. I'm doing it in the full strip this time. And they're very much like a demi-wispy lash with a little more wispiness. Hopefully that makes sense. And voila, they are all done. So next I'm going to take a ColourPop Ultra Matte. This is in the color Clueless. And this is like the perfect mauve tone for my skin tone. And it actually deepens up quite a bit once it dries. So it's perfect for fall. And of course, I want to give it a little more dimension, so I'm going to take an Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the color Milkshake and just pop that onto the center, and then I'm going to blend it out using my finger. And as always, I'm going to set everything in place with the NYX Matte Finish Spray. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that tutorial. So let's jump right into the review. So here is the palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the rose gold details, the line, her eyeshadows on her eyes, and then where it says rose gold edition. So pretty. And then here is the back. And I'm going to read you what it says on the back. It says, Textured Eyeshadow Palette Rose Gold Edition. 3 ready-to-layer textures, deep matte, 3D metal, and pressed pearls. Highly pressed pigments, no talc, and stunning application. Directions: apply gently around the eyes with a brush. Foiled texture, deliver their maximum payoff when applied with fingertips. Warning: for external use only. Discontinue use if signs of rash or irritation appear. So, I'm gonna just, pull this out nice and slow. Give you guys a teaser. I have been waiting for this to go on sale for months. When she first posted the picture of this, I was like, this is one that I have got to get my hands on no matter what. And so I was so stoked that I got it. So stoked. So you open it up. It has a clear top, and it comes with a clear protector on it. And then here are the shadows. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 textured shadows. This is the pearl one. I'm not sure if this one has pearl in it or not, and then the rest are the mattes. So one of the things I want to talk about with this palette is the price. It is $65, which is probably the most expensive eyeshadow palette that I have ever bought. I sure hope that the price for palettes doesn't continue to go up, because I'll be in trouble, especially with my husband. But I just bought the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and that one was $54, and that one has 12 shades in it, and they're all matte, as where this one has 18 shades of it, 6 of which are those textured eyeshadows. And like I said in the tutorial, they remind me a lot of those Stila Magnificent Metal shadows, which are, to buy one shade is over $20. It's 20-something dollars. So if you were to buy 6 individual shades on its own, that would be over $120. So you think you get all those textured shadows, you get the matte shadows, you get the shimmer pearl shadows, all for $65. You think about it, it's pretty much a steal. And then also, her shipping to the States is $20. And I know for everybody international, you're like, that's chump change when it comes to shipping. We have to pay for shipping to us from the States all the time. I know, I get it. It's crazy. Paying shipping sucks. But if you buy $75 worth of stuff on her site, then you get free shipping. So honestly, you should just get the palette and then get like a lip gloss or some lashes or something with it. Then you're getting free shipping, you're paying the same price, and you're getting more bang for your buck. Alright, and that's it for the swatches. This is like her ultimate dream palette, and it's absolutely stunning. I am so in love and so pleased with it. So happy that I was able to get my hands on it, and I definitely recommend that when it comes out on sale, that this is one that you need in your collection, especially if you're a makeup collector and enthusiast. It's just so different than anything else that's out there. Yes, there are similar shades in it, like in comparison to the Modern Renaissance palette, but I mean, the thing is, you can see there are definitely some similarities between the two, but the thing that is so different are these textured foiled eyeshadows, which have not been seen or done in any palette before. Usually I'm doing like my palettes, and then when I want to put my shimmer on my lids, I'm reaching for like a Makeup Geek foiled shadow. But these pack so much more pigment in them, it's ridiculous. So that alone is what makes it so worth it to me. If I could change anything at all with this palette, I would have added like a more champagne-y light gold shade, just so that it would suit people with my skin tone a little more, but you know, I totally get it. So it's just stunning and gorgeous. I love it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. Leave any comments or requests down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.